afternoon. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Fitzgerald and then open it up to your questions.
Thanks, appreciate everybody being here. Obviously, very disappointed in the outcome of the game. I thought our coaches put together a great plan, our guys prepared properly. Plenty of opportunities to win that football game, but need to credit Mark and his staff. Obviously they've had a tremendous season. Wish them nothing but the best of luck next week in the championship game. But as the season's kind of gone through, and you look at the 6 times we've been on the positive side and won football games, we've done the little things that winners do, and we've obviously been successful with that 6 times. And the job that we need to do improving coaching obviously shows the negative side of the 6 times that we ended up on the short end. And the little details today is what hurt us. If it's getting a punt closer to the boundary, if it's taking care of the football in the red zone, if it's protection communication, if it's a post player staying in the post, all those little things add up to success and unfortunately momentary failure. So we got a long way to go, as far as a program to get ourselves to Indianapolis. But I don't think we're that far away. I don't think we're that far away at all. And that's probably what's most disappointing to me right now. How darn close we are, and for us not to coach our guys well enough to get over that point is incredibly disappointing for me, for our seniors. And, we will coach our tails off this next month. We're going to go right back to work on Tuesday. Those young guys that have been out there are going to go back out and practice their butts off. And we're going to grind them up for the next week until we find out who we're going to play. And when we find out who we're going to play, we're going to put together a great plan. We're going to do everything we can to send these seniors out as winners. They've given so much to our program. We had a lot of seniors make great plays today. I'm bitterly disappointed for those guys. They didn't walk off that field as winners. But I take that responsibility as a coach and work our tails off to get it fixed. But appreciate our fan support all year. Appreciate those students that will stick around during the holiday break. And we look forward to getting somewhere in the postseason to show off our fan base and show off what our football program is all about. And I told the guys after the game, I think it's been like since running water, indoor, outdoor plumbing since we won a bowl game. So it'd be good to get to that kind of opportunity. How about some questions, please?
Pat, when Jordan Maven got hurt in the first quarter,
Yep.
How huge was that for your defense in terms of how the chemistry changed being able to settle?
Yeah, I don't know if it was as big about the chemistry. I was extremely disappointed, Tina, for Jordan. His last opportunity to play in Ryan Field and to get dinged up where he couldn't play anymore. We had plenty of opportunities. We're right there in position to make plays, and we're not making them. That's kind of what I'm talking about, the little details. Third down, we thought we would be able to do some things coverage-wise, and then we're not in the post. We're a step away. We don't punch the ball out. We're supposed to be inside leverage. We're outside leverage. We got guys slipping and falling. Little things. It's little things, and those little things add up to be big things. And when you win, like we have quite a bit of games with the senior class, they add up positively. Today that didn't happen.
Was that a no-brainer there to go for? Is that a no-brainer there to go for Daniel Jones versus maybe Doogie or?
Yeah, DJ's earned it in practice. Yeah.
Was Doogie available? Did he play at all?
No, he didn't play, and yeah, he was available.
And Jordan was going to be one-on-one with Cunningham through most of the game. He could flip.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, yeah.
What was Jordan's injury?
What do they say in hockey? Upper extremity? Upper extremity, right shoulder. Upper extremity, I like that better.
He got injured a couple of plays before that. Was that a combination of the two?
I don't know, guys. I walked out of the seniors and I came here. Sorry, I don't have any information for you on that. I don't know.
It's on that punt. Is that the one you wanted farther down the?
Yeah, we can analyze it and scrutinize it all we want. We got gunner unblocked, and we got 2 guys that are gunners of the field, and they get blocked by the ball. We've got 4 guys inside. They're there at the point of attack. Our contained player gets beaten, away you go. So usually when you miss one tackle against a guy like him, it's a bad thing. When you have that kind of things happen with Keyshawn, it's dangerous. And we gave up 3 yards the whole year of punt return yardage. 3. So we gave up 60 for the year. 57 really hurt, obviously.
Is that something, I'm just curious, with rugby style, do you tell him what you want in that case?
No, honestly tell you, we've punted the ball so well all year that I have no problem with what he was going to go do. Unfortunately, hit a little bit off the side of his foot and gave him a candy hop right to him. So things happen.
Was that fumble by Green, was that reviewable from your viewpoint? Or?
That's why I took a time out to give him a little bit extra time to take a look at it.
He didn't return to the game. Was that because of the fumble or because he was dinged up? You don't want to.
We're playing on the guys.
What's that?
We were playing other guys, so I guess because of the fumble, I don't know.
Yeah, Fitz, you talked about, back when you first got here, being bowl eligible didn't happen, and how do you compare going through a season where, you're not very competitive compared to now? You guys got to the point where you are competitive, but you have all these frustrating games, one play here, one play there, and it could have been a...
You keep grinding, yeah, it's a good question. I mean, you keep grinding. I mean, you just keep fighting and you keep believing in what you believe in. And, from a standpoint of the times that we've had, I mean, you look at all these games that we've ended up in the short end, we could have won all 6 of those football games, So that's incredibly motivating. I mean, incredibly motivating, but we didn't. So what are we going to do about it, Contrary to popular belief, we don't have a pity party. We don't feel sorry for ourselves. We look at what we did wrong schematically as coaches first and what we would do differently for the future. We look at the execution of the game plan and, the mental aspect of it. We then look at the fundamental and the technique of what we ask the guys to try to do on that specific play. And then I want to look at the passion and the emotion that we play with. And I thought we came out ready to play today. I don't think it was a question of that. It looked like it was kind of the first 3 things. We'll look critically at our plan first. We'll look at the way we went out and executed. And then we'll look at, how we play fundamental.
You seemed to come out with a lot of energy, as you said. Did you see sort of a lack in energy after that punt return? Did you see broken spirits at all? Or?
No. I mean, we went at halftime, and the guys, were upset with themselves. I mean, we got a chance to go in and score and take a lead, and 3.5 or 4 minutes later, we're down 14 points. I mean, it's our fault. I mean, I give Michigan State credit. I mean, they made the plays. Good for them, but I mean, we got every opportunity to do that, and we didn't. And that's our responsibility collectively.
Do you regret sort of just running the clock out at the end there? Do you regret not taking a shot down the field at the end of the half?
No.
Danny got sacked a bunch, but it could have been probably twice as many. You talk about him today.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, he's been incredible his entire career. We'll take again a look at those protection issues that we had today. There were a couple times that we thought we needed to get the ball out of our hand. Defenses are good. Pat Narduzzi does a great job with their defense. That led to a couple things. We had a couple communication breakdown issues. We had a couple guys get beat, so it probably ends up to 6. We got a good front. We got a really good front.
Can you just talk about Kirk Cousins' play today?
Well, he's had a great career, all those balls we could have been successful on, but they were, and that's a credit to him and those 2 receivers. They've been, I think we held Keyshawn to a couple, but, BJ had a big day, and I'm incredibly excited to see him graduate.
On a day like this, do you console a lot of the guys, or just do you let them think about it for a day and then talk to them? How do you kind of...
Yeah, we'll have the seniors over to the house with their families tonight, and, I won't console. I'm not a consoler. That's not my nature. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You look at yourself as a competitor, and this is a word I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. It drives me up the wall not to be on the successful end. I expect to win. I expect to win everything we do, and not to 6 times this year is, like I said, disappointing. But got a chance to have a winning season. Got a chance to win a bowl game. I got a chance to send these seniors out of here the right way, and that's what we will do everything we can in our power to prepare for.
Now, what's going to be your role in kind of pushing this program to one bowl or another this season?
I'm going recruiting starting tomorrow. That's my job. So that's what's done is done. There's nothing more we can do. Obviously there's the great bowl tie-ins that we have in the Big Ten, and we'd be incredibly grateful for any of those opportunities, and to represent our conference and our school and whatever it is, and against whatever great opponent that we're going to play. And we'll worry about that kind of as the week goes along. But Jim Phillips does a great job of building relationships with our bowl partners, and I think our bowl partners are incredibly attracted to us from a standpoint of bringing the right kind of young people to your community, a great fan base that is traveling.